Hey everyone, this video is going to show you how to get to Liverpool ONE Q-Park and the options to get to Ambassador Cruise Port once you arrive. Be careful with the directions though, as there's some really odd road layouts which I'll show you in a little bit. Let's dive straight in. This is Liverpool Cruise Terminal. It's a modern cruise port on Liverpool's iconic waterfront. It welcomes domestic and international cruise ships, including our sailing on board Ambassador Ambition. The terminal provides passenger facilities, transport connections and easy access to the city centre, allowing visitors to explore Liverpool's historic waterfront, cultural attractions, shops and restaurants before their voyage. This is Liverpool ONE Q-Park. It's a secure, centrally located, multi-storey car park serving Liverpool ONE shopping and leisure district. It offers convenient parking for shoppers, visitors and cruise passengers with modern facilities, 24-hour access and easy walking connections to the city centre, waterfront attractions, restaurants and transport links. This is our journey to Q-Park, travelling to our cruise on board Ambassador Ambition, and if you look through the buildings to the right you might be able to see the cruise ship as the docks are just there. This main road is the 5036, travelling south with the River Mersey on our right. The Q-Park car park is what Ambassador Cruise Line advertises on its website. Ambassador are the cruise partner for the car park, and as such they offer a free shuttle service from the car park to the dock, and they also look after your luggage for you too, which is great. When they first priced up parking at the car park, it came out at £142 for 6 days, which I thought was really expensive, so I started looking at different options, but I wondered if Ambassador gave a discount, so I phoned them up. I was able to book the parking at Q-Park through Ambassador at a much more competitive rate of £84, so it's worth checking if you haven't already booked. One thing to note when driving to the Q-Park is to be aware of the entrance. It's actually from the right lane, so watch for the signs and be ready to move over into the slip road that takes you down and under the approach road. I've done quite a lot of research before the cruise and I was aware of the unusual layout. I noticed that a lot of the road markings had also worn away, so if you're not careful it's easy to pass your turn. It's exactly the same if you're coming from the opposite direction. The inside of the Q-Park Liverpool ONE is a bright, modern underground car park with wide driving lanes, clearly marked parking bays and colour-coded sections to help drivers navigate. White LED lighting, exposed concrete ceilings and a clean, well-maintained surroundings give a spacious, organised feel that noticeably more modern than other traditional city car parks. Once you enter the car park, you come to some barriers that we drove up to and our registration number was read automatically and the gates opened. You need to be looking for the Ambassador purple signs for directions. To be fair, the signs are well displayed and at every corner, so it makes it really easy. We weren't really sure what to expect at the car park and we worried about finding where we needed to park and if we would be able to find the staff to be able to drop our luggage off. But we really shouldn't have worried about anything and we were really impressed about the service. You make several turns following the purple Ambassador signs. Try to be careful of other car park users as there appears to be lots of visitors that don't really know where they're going. The signs will lead you to a ramp that takes you up to the second floor and as soon as you reach the top of the ramp you need to pull to the right into a separate lane marked Ambassador Cruisers. We were greeted by staff who happily helped us out with our cases and gave us a receipt for them and directed us where to park and where to get the complimentary minibus to the cruise ship. Once we parked the car, we got a lift up to the shopping centre as we were an hour or so early and we spent an hour exploring before returning to the car park to take the shuttle bus to the cruise ship. All very easy and stress free.
Yes. Yeah, lovely. Just park up behind there, we'll check it in and take the bags off.
Thank you. On our return to the car park from our cruise, we decided to walk back to the car park rather than wait for the shuttle bus, and it took us about 10 minutes at a leisurely speed. Welcome back. All in all, we really recommend the car park if you're going on the cruise, as everything was made really easy for you, and remember to phone the cruise line for a possible discount. Why don't you carry on from this video and see how the cruise went on board Ambassador Ambition? We were really shocked at what it had to offer. Like and subscribe to get notified of our next adventure. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye.